Hey there, everybody. It is I, Ninjoy. Basically, this is just going to be a speedheading round because I'm just going to show you some of these recommended quote unquote comments that the Rivals of Ether community just so happens to just give us. Like, there's no way these people are real people. They have to be the dumbest, most toxically positive community I've ever seen in my life. Because they're over here glazing this garbage game in ways far beyond the reckoning you've ever seen. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with our very first one. Very good. You should give them your money. What? Why? Like, how does this help recommend the game to me? This doesn't help me at all understand why I should play this game. It is a very fun plat fighter and definitely a must play if you are a veteran of this genre or new to it. No, you shouldn't. This game is poorly designed, poorly balanced, and it has horrible mechanics. The next one is just Loxodon. What? You're trying to sell the game. You're trying to tell me why the game should be recommended. This is why I think a lot of these people commenting are just bots, because ain't no way you can tell me that there's quite a few of these comments only saying a character's name and that's it, and they put that as a recommended comment. I've heard of dislike bombing, but this is a like bomb 100%. There's people that just putting it and recommend it, and they're doing it for no reason. Like the next one, good furry fight game. I don't care, and it's not a good game. To anyone who actually played the game, it has a bit of smarts. This game is one of the most terrible gaming experiences ever. Garbage. Terrible. A solid, creative plat fighter. It takes what's good about Smash formula and does it in a modern shell without all the detractive nonsense. Detractive nonsense? This game literally has floor hugging in it. Melee should die 100%. And this game should also die. I want Rivals of Ether 2 gone. I'm not kidding. This game just needs to go. Maple Crag funny, haha. Are you serious right now, bro? Are you serious? How is this recommending it to me? Do y'all idiots actually know how to recommend a game to somebody? Oh God, do you? This game is very epic if you are a furry and just epic if you're not. What does that even mean? You're supposed to recommend the game to me. You're just waffling, and you want me to believe that this is actually a good game. And keep in mind, I've logged hours into this game. I know it's not good. Really good platform fighter. I used to play Super Smash Bros. And this is 100 times better. Why the fuck are you lying right now? You know good and well that's not true. Absolutely not true. And you'll see there's actually a lot of idiots that say that phrase like it's just supposed to be true. Like this game isn't bottom of the barrel bad. This is quite possibly the only game I've ever gotten mad at to this extent. To the point where when I get on to play it, I just hate myself for doing it. It's truly terrible. Next one. My hand hurts playing this. I'm 42 years old. Pack it up, punk. Go play a single player game. Play story mode games. Those will keep your hands intact. You understand? Jesus Christ. Next one's just Crag. I not recommend it or anything. Just Crag. This is so terrible. These people are literally the most toxically positive players I've ever seen in my life. This is what happens when a gaming community just cannot be real with their players. Because you got devs that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and you got players that have the fucking mental fortitude of 6-year-olds. I cannot believe this shit. And then this motherfucker said, I love beating my chud friend at this game. Who the fuck asked? Well, like, I don't give a fuck about you or your friend. You put this shit on recommended because you don't fight anybody but your friend who you're better at. You're better at the game than he is. And you put it in recommended to tell us that we should buy the game because you're better than your friend at it. Hey, you need to sit the fuck down. And I hope your friend figured out about this comment and started whooping your ass in this game. Chances are you're dog shit. Really good feeling platform fighter that gets a lot of things right, but isn't quite all the way there yet. You don't have any prior experience in the genre, primarily melee. This is going to be a hard sell, but I think it's worth the effort if you look at it and think it might be fun. No, it's not worth the effort. Do not buy this game. A lot of tedious, redundant parts of melee are mostly gone or made more lenient. L cancel is completely gone, and wave dashing being more forgiving, but it doesn't feel like it gives up any complexity in doing so. The characters all feel very different, which is great since the roster isn't that big. Adding new characters for free is a huge plus. The problems I have come with small things like floor hugging feeling extremely unintuitive. I don't think the game actually mentions it at all unless I missed the tutorial, but being absolutely necessary to learn to avoid getting stomped by certain characters. The game has good net play, but then suffers from really poor servers that regularly make matches stutter or become nearly unplayable. How the fuck are you recommending this game to me, shitting on it like this? Combine this with by far the worst rank mode I've seen in a fighting game. How the fuck is this a positive comment? Tell me that. And it's a nightmare for anyone who looks for ranked grind in their fighters. Currently, ranked requires you to win 4 matches for placement, which means if you're new, it can take literal hours to complete since only wins actually progress your placements. What the fuck do you mean only wins? And even when you do finish the placements, the rank experience only gets worse. Baffling decisions like being able to switch characters on a win, that's not really a baffling decision, you're just trash, you gotta be honest. Because being able to switch characters during an actual legitimate set is a good fucking thing. Loss usually just ends with plus 10 or minus 10 points, maybe 15 at most, which makes the whole struggle of trying to squeeze a win even more pointless. I understand with it being an indie fighter that finding players closer to your rank will inevitably be difficult, but having no option to only queue with a certain within a certain rank threshold from your own feels like a major misstep. It is a major misstep. Last thing to comment on that is good, at least, is that the cosmetics of this game are handled very fairly. I don't give a fuck about cosmetics if the game is dog shit, and there's a lot to choose from or work toward. It has microtransactions, which is perfectly fine, being only for cosmetic purchases. And even then, you can get away with not spending much at all if you play a lot. The game's battle pass being instead events that are given for free and can be completed anytime is also great. Really good stuff on the cosmetic end. Okay. Overall, I do like the game. What? But it's not exactly one I recommend to everyone. What the fuck? You just said you wouldn't recommend it, but you put it as recommended. This is dead ass. You are so dead ass right now. Did you honestly do this shit? I wouldn't recommend the game, but I put it as recommended. What, are you fucking dumb? Are you tweaking? Do you not understand how recommended works? No, let me finish it. I recommend everyone to try. If you can get a group of friends to play with and stick to just playing casual, it'll probably be a good game. What the fuck? But if you're looking for a competitive fighter to grind out and spend a lot of time in ranked, I would really recommend looking elsewhere. Why'd you put this shit in recommended then? Why did you do that? What the fuck are you doing, bro? You Rivals players are fucking morons. Why the fuck are all y'all putting this shit as recommended and just shitting on the game? That is not good. That is just being toxically positive. I can't stand fake motherfuckers. I can't stand them type of people. If you're gonna shit on something, shit on it with pride. But no, you're gonna shit on it but put it as recommended. You don't even like this game. Everything in this game encourages not approaching. There are no risky aerials. Shit's too fast. Nerf everyone to rebalance it from the ground up to better suit my taste only. Listen, now, I know that this one is a meme comment by the end of it, but it's crazy how these motherfuckers hit the nail on the top of the head. You need to rebalance this fucking game, because obviously you motherfuckers don't care about balancing, devs. You dog shit. Because you let Zetterburn get away with fucking robbery because he's your love child or something, you furries. But you need to understand that's not how you fucking make a game. Y'all are just dog shit. I gotta be honest. And then we got more shit comments. With this one just reading Clarin. And then another one, he somehow recommended the shit, and he said, I haven't won a single round. You're dog shit. Why are you recommending this? Oh my god. This game, in my opinion, is the single greatest fighter in existence. Why the fuck are you lying like that, bro? I've been a Melee player for over a decade. I do not care. And as a big fan of the genre, I've tried almost every plat fighter released. But for me, nothing was able to match the balance and easy to play, hard to master requirements like this game has. What the fuck are you talking about? You say you tried every fucking plat fighter in existence. Go play Smash Ultimate. Not only is it easier to get into, but it's more rewarding to actually get good and beat people. This shit just feels like everyone mashes and everyone's a loser and everyone is like brainless as fuck. Everyone is. And I can't stand any character in this game because every character plays like a chud. It feels great. Netcode is great. No, it's not. Anyone that played this game knows you're lying. Training mode is great. Okay, and the rank system is great as well. No, it's not. There's not a plat fighter on the market that gets close to the level of quality this one does. Why the fuck? Get the damn dick out your mouth, bro. I'm so sick and tired of you. Oh my god. Oh my. It never ceases to amaze me how these people just don't know how to fucking recommend the game. And they done positive bomb the game, even though it's actually dog shit. And as you see, even terrible comments, even comments that are terrible, people are saying recommended on it. And it's not by accident, because you can go back and change it. They're literally putting recommended just because. They want the game to succeed, but the game's too shit to live on its own, which is crazy. Oh my god. The next comment is, it good, play. Fuck you, I ain't playing this shit. Well, I have played this shit, unfortunately. I wish I could take it back. The best platform fighter on the market. I'm tired of you glazing bitches. You fucking, y'all just lying right now. You're just lying, openly. And then, this is recommended somehow, and it says, I mean, it's alright. But you don't get your stupid ass out of here. What is wrong with you dumbass fucking Rivals 2 players treating this shit like it's Twitter? This shit ain't Twitter, bro. Go to Twitter and say this shit. You can just do this shit. You can find the Rivals of Ether post, because the Rivals of Ether community on Twitter is actually pretty okay, I guess. But nobody actually want to play the game, because it's all just a bunch of furries who can't seem to fucking get the buttons down, because they're dog shit. Better off playing Splatoon or some shit. It's got so much to offer, but really needs to fix its online servers. This should be a dislike. A do not recommend comment. It honestly should. I just can't. You are shitting me. You really are shitting me. You cannot get me to believe that these motherfuckers are real. As a half casual, half competitor player of Smash Ultimate, Melee, and Rivals 1, oh my god, I love this game. My casual friends enjoy playing it, although miss the tetherball mode from Rivals 1. You should be mad about that. They took the shit away for no fucking reason. And I've had a lot of fun investing time into rank and learning Randall and Claren. Of course you like the game. You play Randall and Claren. You don't get punished for anything. You only punish people. No, fuck that. I'm not in deep enough to really have an opinion about the intricacies of adding mechanics or the state of the metagame. Why the fuck are you talking then, bro? But I can vouch the characters are fun to learn and play. Playing it with casual friends is fun, and it has some solid single player modes. It only has adventure. What do you mean modes plural? It only has adventure. Half recommended. Mechanically neat. Great support for any controller. But the matchmaking is about a decade behind the times. No practice mode matchmaking? Yeah, it's just like Smash Ultimate in that regard. The community is mostly dead. Yeah. And those who remain all play like they have abusive home lives. Why the fuck is this recommended again? Why? That's what I mean by positively, like toxically positive. Because you know damn well that most of these comments should be negative. I don't know why the fuck you're recommending these shit. I have thousands of hours in platform fighters, mainly Smash. But I've also played all the ones that have came and gone. This game, in my opinion, is the best platform fighter. Now, mind you, I have never played Melee competitively. No. Oh my god. I plan to get around to it here soon. Regardless, if you love Smash, love honing your craft, love feeling the deeply satisfying thrill when you implement a new mechanic into your game plan and pull it off to tilt the battle in your favorite playlist, actually play this no matter what you like. It's good. It deserves your money. I don't know why these motherfuckers are constantly telling me it deserves my money when these devs, well, I already gave my money, but these devs are dog shit. Why does it deserve my money if these motherfuckers can't even patch their way around a Happy Meal? Fuck them. I can't believe this shit. It's jarring, unorthodox at times with some very strange hitboxes, move trades, and stage interaction. The game in a non-literal sense doesn't fit my hands, and I don't think it will over time. The engine is very specific on what and when you can act or input an action, and can feel off-putting. It feels at times like driving a car in reverse at full speed. However, I can respect this studio's work and talent. That is not a reason that you should recommend the game. You just explained why the game is dog shit. This should not be a recommended comment. What are y'all doing? It may not be for me, but the positive trajectory that the game is currently on is unbelievable. There is no positive trajectory, gang. They're only adding cosmetics, and they're buffing characters that don't need to be buffed, and nerfing characters that don't need to be nerfed, just to keep the pro of what the fuck a top tier and what the fuck a bottom tier is in the game. I'm telling you, you have the wrong opinion. After the April 2025 update, the game value is multiplying at an incredible rate. No, it's not. If it was, the player rate would have skyrocketed, but it didn't. So it's still dog shit. There is a lot to grind. That boy said a lot, like allowed it. But if you don't get your fucking, there's a lot to grind for as is, and I recommend starting now to have spare resources for later. If you, or you can buy direct from the in-game shop and season pass. Which, this boy said which, as in fucking Wicked Witch of the West. But if you don't get your fucking ass, get a damn dictionary or learn onomatopoeia or fucking synonyms or antonyms or some shit, at first can be unsettling, but after interacting with it, it's set up very well and it's respectable. No, it's not. After interacting with it, you see how ass this shit is. In its current state, you can envision in the future, it dies pretty early. And I'd like for it to reach those heights and exceed those margins. Yeah, let's see it. Look, let's just wait and see, guys. Let's see it go from shit to ass. Like, I can't believe this. And then there's this one. These 3D models always look kind of goofy to me, but they're actually cute. Plus, the game is fun for someone who doesn't really play for gameplay exactly. Buy this game. Are you fucking stupid? Why the fuck would I buy a game that isn't fun from a gameplay perspective? It's a fucking video game. I'm not doing this no more. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I was gonna go over like more comments of people just doing shit and fucking glazing the game and saying absolutely nothing and somehow making it a fucking recommended, even though you know for a fact that some of the stuff they're saying is supposed to not be recommended at all. This shit, like, it feel like their comments either belong on Twitter, Reddit, or motherfucking even Facebook, even fucking Facebook. Right? Like, it just these motherfuckers don't know how to recommend a game to somebody to save their lives. They would much rather just meat ride the game and be uber positive, toxically positive about the game instead of being real with it. You know what? Before we leave off, I'm gonna go ahead and read my comment. I'm gonna read the comment I put on this fucking game because I really want you to understand what it feels like to give this shit an actual fucking review. And this is my full comment, by the way. This is me actually having something to say and then coming back to it and then finishing out my thought after some time. I started off, I definitely wouldn't recommend this game to beginners of the genre. If you get on, you better have some knowledge of a plat fighter under your belt or you're just going to get stomped. I honestly like the patch and I think it was a step towards making the game more balanced. It was like the second patch of the game, by the way. But even then, the game was fucking unbearable. But overall, it's barely passable. It was also inspired by Melee, which honestly was a mistake. because of how bad that game is. If you emulated broken garbage mechanics from an out-of-date game, entered it into your furry Smash Bros. And gave every character turbo mode and an obscure gimmick with some characters 100% being treated better than others. The random ping spikes, rage-inducing matchups, and gameplay if you play any character besides Zeta, Claire, and Orano, and microtransactions are an actual nightmare. Rivals 1 was honestly a unique game, and it made me happy to play it. The successor, however, feels devoid of charm in the first game, the charm that the first game had. Honestly disappointing. Right now it looks like the game will die early, but I hope I'm wrong. Let's wait and see. And then we fast forward to 6 months later. Literally today. And I said, after waiting and seeing, I stopped playing for a while because the game is honestly pathetic. I'm only playing again the game Diamond after they reset the ranks. They added Olympia, and just like everyone else in the cast, she's cancer. The devs are morons, unable to put out a good patch if their lives depended on it. Everyone plays like they're fatherless, and every character is straight up lung cancer. The servers are still trash. You get matched up with the same person over and over in rank. Still get the occasional 300 elo above or below you. Your servers sometimes crash, resulting in both parties losing elo, even though they didn't do anything. Again, the devs are terrible at their job because the balancing in this game is non-existent. Trying to keep your player base placated with shiny new skins, like we're a bunch of 5-year-olds, really shows how low you think of our intelligence. This is the worst gaming experience I've ever had the displeasure of taking part in. And once I reach Diamond, I'll leave for the milk again like most rival players' dad did. I wish I never bought this game. If by some chance my comment is the final nail to see if you do buy it, for the love of God, don't make the same mistake I did. Stay away from it and shame those who do play it because they deserve it. For all of my Smash Ultimate brothers and sisters, you've been warned. Nin Yoi.